From friends to lovers,
to kisses and cuddles,
you're doing it
God's way.
This is Stronger Together, Closer to God. Hey fam, welcome to Stronger Together, Closer to God. This episode, we're going to dive into why you might feel alone and remind you of God's constant presence. Today, I have a special guest with me that's going to be helping me out along with these next podcasts because we're doing this as in a series. And that special guest is no other than the wonderful, the talented, the lovely, the dynamic love of my life, my wife, Anya Myers.
Hi, everyone. It's I was going to say good to see you all. You guys can't see us anyway, but it's good to be on. So excited to be on this podcast for these next few series that we're working on.
But as you probably have heard in previous podcasts before this, we talked about caregiving. And so I think it's very good that we talk about what caregiving is in this scenario.
And caregiving is a journey filled with love, but often it comes with a hidden weight, profound loneliness, and unexpected grief. Have you felt that isolation? Today, we acknowledge those feelings and strategies to overcome them.
And this is a part of our series we call it Caregiving Resilience. It's going to focus on an emotional landscape. And this conversation is starting off here because we just recently had this conversation together where we were just talking and my wife shared something really profound that really touched my spirit. And that was that she felt lonely. What did you mean by feeling lonely?
I don't know. I just felt lonely. I know there's other people that is going through similar situations, or probably some people are situations are more difficult than what I'm going through right now, or what we're going through as a family. But sometimes you just feel alone. You feel like you're the only one. I think too is a part of grief. Like loneliness is also a part of grief. So yeah.
Yeah, and the reality is that some people might feel this isolation when you're caregiving, especially when you're used to doing the normal routines, whatever that norm is considering your world. That normal routine might have been to go out on the weekends and go out Friday nights with your significant other or with family and friends, to go on vacations and things of that sort. But when you become in the role of caregiving, things shift, things change. So you might not be hanging out with your friends like you used to. You might not be hanging out with your family like you used to. You might have to put some time and distance away from children or loved ones because of the priority that you need to take care. And it might even seem like everybody else is living their life and they're doing their thing and they're just having a good time, and you're still stuck there taking care of that loved one. That's the loneliness part, because sometimes you might feel like you're the only one that's doing it. And so when one who is lonely comes to a point in their life to stop searching for a person to resolve the situations, they need to humble themselves to the Lord. Because sometimes we look everywhere and kind of search all over for other people. But the reality is that we got to remember, like Psalm 69 verse 33 says, "For the Lord listens to the needy and does not despise his own who are prisoners." What that scripture really just breaks down, that David was kind of reminding himself, is that whenever there were moments in time that we feel lonely and we go search for people and the people are not responding the way we want them to respond, know that God is the person that we need to go to, that he can resolve the situation. He can humble ourselves to him, that he will come through. You're going to feel a sense of peace and a sense of gladness because you pour out. You got to pour out. Man, you talked about that in one of our podcasts about being empty cup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can you go into details about that, being an empty cup?
Yeah, an empty cup. So we can't pour out of an empty cup. We can't give something that we don't have. So for me, daily, I spend time with God, preferably early in the morning. I noticed lately I sleep from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. And it's something about that 2 o'clock, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning is when I spend time with God. It's when the earth is pretty still and he has my attention. So he's able to pour back into me what I'm pouring out to others. So yeah, that's what I mean about you can't pour out of an empty cup. You have to go to God to get filled back up.
And that's very important that you share that, because in Isaiah 41 verse 10, it says, "Don't worry, I am with you.
Mhm.
Don't be afraid. I am your God. I will make you strong and help you. I will support you with my right hand that brings victory." Just as he was reminding the Israelites that he will be with them, he is also with us. Even when man fails us, even when man is not there to support us, God's presence is always constant. He's going to strengthen us. He's going to comfort us. He's going to reassure us through our trials and tribulations. So when those moments of times, because I know myself, I went through those where I felt like I was just by myself going through taking care of dad and everything else. God had to remind me, I'm here with you. I've always been here with you. I'm just waiting for you to come to me.
Yeah.
So when no one else is there, that's a moment that I had to remind myself, okay, well, then I need to go to God. Somehow I got a comfort, a peace, a reassurance, and it may have came through other individuals, because being part of a e-group
Right.
and being part of wife, and then other individuals, somehow they connected, and it'll be like God moments,
Right.
like confirmation, that God has been there for us.
Right. And I think that's why when you asked me at first what about loneliness, maybe that's why today I said, I don't know, because he does comfort us. He does fill us. And I think even when, we talked about missing out on events and things like that, I have a piece about that too now. I didn't always, though. I didn't always have that piece, but I have that piece now that it's okay. Caring for my loved ones, caring for my mom and my dad and I don't want to make it seem like, oh, it's more important than anyone else, but in this season of my life, it is a priority for me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's just where I am.
Ever been too exhausted to explain your life to friends or loved ones who stop asking? Or missed a wedding because your loved one needed care? That's the isolation we're naming today. And if you're nodding your head right now, hear this. Your loneliness is valid, but it's not forever. God sees the sacrifices no one else does, and you are not alone. Millions of caregivers feel that exact way. Loneliness in caregiving is real, but so is God nearness. When human support falls short, his presence doesn't. Next time, we're going to continue this talk, and we're going to tie into grief and how grief plays a role in this process. Thank you for joining us on Stronger Together, Closer to God. We truly hope today's message has equipped and encouraged you. For a deeper dive, check the show's notes right now for a special free resource to help you apply today's insight. If you feel called to help us even reach more couples and individuals seeking stronger relationships and a closer walk with God, please consider partnering with us at s2c2gministry.com and click on the Partners tab. Your support truly amplifies our mission. Until next time, peace and blessings to all of you.